From service chiefs appearing before the House of Representatives to senators taking a stand on the need for national unity and peaceful coexistence in the country, federal lawmakers considered different issues this week. Hello and welcome to the Gavel. I'm Lanre Lasese. Now, late last week, lawmakers in the House of Representatives considered the growing rate of kidnapping in the country. They summoned security chiefs and 2 ministers to appear before them. Well, that was the first thing they attended to this week. And once again, the question, who owns the budget? And can the lawmakers insert new projects into the budget before passing it? Well, the leadership of the National Assembly believes the answers to these questions are clear. Let's start with the issue of kidnapping and the meeting with the service chiefs.
Mr. Speaker, there are many people who have their loved one being kidnapped. And the question is, with the meager resources they have, they go and pay ransom to these kidnappers. And one irony of the fact is this: these people kidnap because they are looking for money. And when ransoms are paid, what happens is that they use that money to buy more sophisticated weapons. And if they buy more sophisticated weapons, it means tomorrow the dimension of the attack could not just be an individual one, they could go house to house.
A motion on the alarming rate of kidnappings raised by this lawmaker on Thursday last week led to this. The Ministers of Interior and Defense appearing before the House of Representatives on Tuesday this week. They were accompanied by service chiefs from all security agencies. In a welcome speech, the Speaker stated clearly why they were invited.
They are here to brief the House on the measures to tackle the grave security challenges facing the nation, and particularly the spate of wanton kidnappings along Abuja-Kaduna Road. Even yesterday, unfortunately, there was another incident.
The briefing, however, took place behind closed doors. 4 hours later, the visitors made their way out. The Minister of Interior said it was a good meeting.
The growing spate of kidnapping, sir, will it stop with the outcome of a meeting?
Of course, all efforts are being made to ensure that the lives and properties of Nigerians are well secure.
Example of such efforts. Sorry, sir. Example of such efforts.
The chairman of the House committee echoed saying,
from all the security agencies that were able to present their stand on this issue of kidnapping and some other security challenges in the country, that all the members of parliament, they really understand and they agree with their stand. And then there are some other grey areas that we are going to address these areas between the National Assembly and security agencies in due course. Well, the hope that we have, honestly, all the security agencies, they are doing their best, and the National Assembly too, they are doing their best in the issue of funding and the issue of oversight. So in this regard, I know within no time we'll make things very easy.
It is expected that this meeting will breathe new life into the efforts of security agencies in the drive to tackle the wave of kidnappings in the country. Meanwhile, on Wednesday this week, 2 lawmakers drew the attention of the House to the issue of herdsmen attack in different parts of the country. One of the lawmakers, Representative Johnson Oguma, asked that the Inspector General of Police and the Chief of Army Staff set up a joint task force to deal decisively with the situation. The other lawmaker, Representative Mark Bila, said the federal government has not given the issue the attention it deserves, as these attacks have not been declared terrorist attacks.
The federal government has still not declared those attacks as acts of terrorism, and along with her international development partners, has not also displayed a fraction of the same attention and effort to enhance the security and well-being of the states affected by those attacks, as has been displayed in other regions of the country. Concerned that the federal government has not set up any agency or initiated any campaign to obtain the much-needed resources to redress the consequences of herdsmen attacks in the affected communities, compared to its efforts in other regions of the country, and has seemingly left governments of the states to grapple with those overwhelming challenges that they are obviously unable to tackle with their limited resources. The House is also concerned that international development partners and other donor agencies, perhaps borrowing a leaf from the federal government's lackluster attitude, have themselves ignored the prevailing herdsman attacks despite the intervention urgently required in the affected communities.
The House of Representatives is to set up an ad hoc committee to look into the killings, destruction of property, and displacement of communities by herdsmen in different parts of the country. The committee is to carry out a fact-finding mission to the affected communities and also interface with relevant government agencies, affected state governments, international development partners, and donor agencies.